Picture a typical conference room or a bustling dinner table. The air is thick with opinions on politics, the latest tech trends, or business strategies. In these settings, our eyes are naturally drawn to the loudest person, the one quoting rapid-fire statistics, speaking with unshakable confidence, and dominating the airtime. Socially, we are conditioned to believe that the fastest talker is the deepest thinker. We equate noise with authority. However, if you shift your gaze, you might notice someone else. They are leaning back slightly, perhaps swirling their drink or tracing the grain of the wooden table. They are silent, but their eyes are incredibly active, scanning the room like a radar. This is not shyness. It is System 2 thinking in its rawest form. While the room is performing, this individual is calculating. They are not interested in sounding smart. They are obsessed with discovering what is actually true. Welcome to the world of the quiet genius, where intelligence is not a performance, but a silent, high-powered algorithm. 1. They ask surprisingly simple questions. In a world that rewards complexity, the highly intelligent mind has a strange obsession with the basics. While a marketing team might be debating the nuances of a multi-million-dollar campaign, the person with the high IQ might suddenly ask, wait, why are we assuming the customer wants this at all? This is the first rare pattern, the rejection of shaky foundations. Most people suffer from confirmation bias, building ideas upon ideas without checking the base. An analytical mind, however, utilizes causal modeling. They don't just collect surface-level information, they build a cause and effect map from the ground up. They have a deliberate ability to slow down exactly when the crowd is accelerating. By questioning the obvious, they act as a cognitive safety net, preventing the group from building a skyscraper on a swamp. They understand that a single flaw in logic at the root will eventually collapse the entire system. Real intelligence is the courage to ask the long, elementary questions that everyone else is too embarrassed to touch. 2. They are comfortable saying, I don't know. There is a psychological phenomenon known as the Dunning-Kruger effect, where people with low ability overestimate their competence. The highly intelligent mind sits at the opposite end of this spectrum. They possess profound intellectual humility. They see the world not as a book of answers, but as an infinite interlocking system of variables. When they encounter a gap in their knowledge, they don't see it as a threat to their ego. They see it as a data point. Their brain operates on Bayesian updating, treating their current beliefs as mere probabilities rather than absolute truths. If you ask them a complex question in a meeting, they are the ones most likely to say, I don't have enough data to give you an accurate answer yet. This honesty is a survival mechanism. They value accuracy over social validation. They would rather appear uninformed for a moment than be wrong for a lifetime. This makes them the most reliable people in any room, because when they finally do say, I know, you can be certain the evidence is ironclad. If you've ever felt the weight of needing to have all the answers, only to realize that true power lies in admitting you don't know that you are exactly who this channel was built for, before we move on to the next pattern, take a second to hit that subscribe button and join our community of deep thinkers. Also, drop a quick I'm here in the comments if this resonates with you. It helps the algorithm find more minds like yours. 3. They quietly simulate multiple outcomes. Have you ever noticed that pause before an intelligent person speaks? It is often misread as hesitation or lack of confidence. In reality, it is a sign of high-fidelity mental simulation. According to the theory of predictive processing, the brain is a prediction machine. For those with a high IQ, this machine runs at a higher resolution. Before they utter a single word, their mind has already opened several tabs of reality. They are running what-if experiments. If I say X, the manager will feel defensive. If I say Y, we might overlook the budget flaw. They are not just predicting outcomes. They are predicting emotional shifts and social ripples. This is cognitive rehearsal at its peak. While others react impulsively, the analytical mind pre-experiences is the future. The cost, however, is a profound sense of mental fatigue. Imagine having to watch 5 different versions of a movie simultaneously before choosing which one to live in. It is exhausting, but it is why their actions often seem so uncannily precise. 4. They observe more than they speak. For the highly intelligent, listening is not a passive act. It is an aggressive, data mining operation. They shift their attention from the content of the conversation to its structure. They are practitioners of pattern recognition. While you are talking, they are noticing the subtext. They see who interrupts whom, whose eyes dart toward the door when a certain topic is mentioned, and where the verbal logic fails to match the body language. They are like chess players studying the board long before making a move. This is a form of systematic observation. They hold a bird's eye view, remaining emotionally detached enough to see the inconsistencies that everyone else misses because they are too busy reacting. They realize that in any social interaction, what is not being said is usually more important than what is. This silent vigilance allows them to learn more in 10 minutes of watching than most people learn in an hour of talking. 5. They change their mind. Perhaps the rarest trait of all is cognitive flexibility. In a society that rewards sticking to your guns and consistency, the highly intelligent person is a radical quitter. They quit their own opinions. They decouple their identity from their beliefs. If a new piece of evidence contradicts a year's worth of work, they don't double down. They pivot. This is the essence of Bayesian intelligence, the ability to unlearn as fast as you learn. As John Maynard Keynes famously suggested, when the facts change, they change their minds. They don't fear being seen as inconsistent by the group because they are not loyal to a tribe or an ego. They are loyal to the truth. This constant evolution keeps their thinking sharp and prevents them from becoming prisoners of their own past. They understand that the only way to grow is to allow your old self to be proven wrong. In conclusion, after dissecting these hidden psychological patterns, we realize that intelligence is not about being the loudest, the fastest, or the most certain. It is about the quiet, relentless pursuit of clarity. If you often find yourself exhausted by small talk, if you are the one who pauses before speaking, or if you are constantly questioning things that others take for granted, know that you are not broken or socially awkward. You are simply operating on a different frequency. Your nervous system is designed for depth, not noise. It is a luxury to have a mind that refuses to stop at the surface, even if that luxury comes with the weight of overthinking and a sense of being mentally out of sync with the world. At Raw Human Psychology, we believe that your silence is not a lack of contribution. It is the sound of a powerful engine at work. Embrace the pause, trust the simple questions, because in the space between curiosity and reflection, true insight quietly grows. Thank you for spending these few minutes in solitude with me. If this deep dive added value to your internal world, please give it a like and share your thoughts below. Which of these 5 patterns felt the most like you? Your stories are the heart of Raw Human Psychology. Don't forget to subscribe to continue this journey of self-discovery. Until next time, keep looking deeper.